All right, you guys, welcome back. Let's do some tactics today. Today we're going to go into the king and pawn versus a king. This one you'll see come up quite a bit, actually. And the principle on this, remember, set your rating over here. Hold on, let's take you back to it. You want to go learn. To the right-hand side, click more. Come down to where it says practice. And you see the whistle there, it says drills. Click on drills. Then we're going to go, I believe it's in-game practice. Was it in-game practice or in-game fundamentals? In-game fundamentals. Okay, in-game fundamentals, we're going to do the second one. And as I said, you can select your slider over here if you want to go for something, more complicated. But if you're still starting off and you're just a new player, you're probably going to be down here or something like this. We'll just do like 700. I don't really think it makes that much of a difference. Let's go ahead and hit practice. So now the idea in here, and we can already see where it says we're up 5.6 points here on the left hand side. If you guys see the slider bar, if none of you know how to read this yet, this is just telling you that white is up, and it's telling you by about how many points. Almost 6 pieces. Okay, so if you know how to play this, you should be able to solve it. The idea is we want to always stay in front of that king. We don't want him to have any chances of getting around us. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and advance. And you see now he has to start moving away. He sees the end is near. And then basically what we come into is basically just a queen and king in game. Now, if you haven't practiced this yet, there's also a way to practice in the same learn section I told you about, where you can practice with a queen and a king and see how to checkmate. But basically, we're just going to keep driving his king into the corner. And then we're going to finish him off like this. Okay? So let's try it again. Now you notice I didn't, right off the bat, most people would want to move their pawn. But the pawn is not really what it's about. Remember, he's always got to stay one square away from me. So he can't really come over and do anything about this. All right, and then so again, we just go right into the queen in game. Now, the way I do this, I'm sure there's better ways to do it, but what I try to do is just like I would do in a rook, 2 rook in game, where I do a ladder mate and I just kind of drive him down the board. Notice I'm keeping him from coming forward. Now I don't want to come here because I'll let him escape, right? So now I start driving my king. And we should be pretty safe from any sort of stalemate ideas. All we have to do is make sure we're giving him a square to go to, and then we just cover him. Done. Okay, you guys get that? Here, let's turn this up. I'm curious to see if we went here and we just turned it all the way up to the highest rating, 3,200. Let's see if something changes, or as if it's the same thing. Look at what it says on the slider there. Mate and 38. All right, so we're going to play a Grandmaster level. Okay, I see now he's a little more aggressive, isn't he? But I'm trying to stay in front of him. I want to keep driving him away. And boom. Now it's time to advance the pawn. So yeah, it doesn't really matter what rating you're playing. The principle still applies, right? So if he wants to keep doing that, okay, now he comes back, I drop down, and I keep moving my king. Okay, he drops back again. This could be one where you could, if you advance the king something like that, you're going to get a stalemate, right? And that would be a way that a 3,200 player could get you. So if anything, just check him is what I do. Now you're going to go, okay, I'm going to draw the line here. Oh, whoops. I'm going to draw the line here. Oh, I did it. I did stalemate him anyway. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I was sitting there talking to you guys about not to stalemate. I just did it. What an idiot. Okay, he's playing this game with me now. So it's like when he's playing that game with you, then you advance the pawn. Uh-oh, look at the slider. It just went to even. That means I messed up. Oh crap, I messed up. I guess it does make a big difference if you play a 3,200 player. No, see, I don't think any of this works. Yeah, I just fudged it up, guys. I absolutely messed it up. Look at that. Oh my lord. 3,200, man, he ain't playing. Okay, let's see where did I mess up? I gotta stay in front of him. So he's staying in front of me. Wow. Okay, I probably shouldn't have showed this one. 3,200. I thought, oh, anybody could just... Now, so the idea is if you move the pawn up, does this mess anything up? Let's look at the slider on the left. No, so far so good. Okay. We're gaining some space now. Okay, there it is. Oh, no. Okay, we're still good. Okay, stay in front of him. To the side. There we go. All right, check. Boom. Boom. Okay, now let's see if I can do this the right way this time. I think maybe this go around I'll be a little more conservative about how I deal with him. Whoops. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Almost did it again. I'm going to drop here. Here. And cover him. Woo, okay. Anyway, you guys, I guess I would say come back here on the right there. Don't click maximum. If you're just starting off, stay down here somewhere. Maybe even, you know, once you're getting better, maybe you want to try to go to 1,000 or something like that, you know. But anyway, try to come to this section and play this, you know, as fast as you can so that eventually it's just like you understand you've got to stay in front of that king. You cannot let him have that space. Yeah, and he has to stay away from me. So, right. Okay, so anyway, keep practicing that. I think you guys get the idea. I'll go ahead and end the video here. You guys have a good one. We'll see you on the next one.